Sometimes you don't know how you feel about someone until they're...
Bernard and Tim attempt to crack the mystery of Caul's folly before Dick and Kory fall to its spell while searching for Rachel. Hello, entertainment enthusiasts. This is Ray, and this is the Fandom Realm. And today I am reviewing episode number 8 of Titans. As always, spoilers abound. Just be aware. Now, before I move on, I do just want to say I had planned on doing a double episode, putting it all in one release, but I decided after going through this a little that the two episodes really didn't go together all that well. So I have split it off, and we will take a look at episode number 9 a little bit later. Now, just to remind you, last time on Titans, Brother Blood was shown to be reborn as he and Mother Mayhem move to revive Trigon. Dick and Kory investigate Caul's folly to try to find Rachel and the Horn, but run into trouble. Also, potential villains turn into allies as Rachel's captors release her. Now, with all that, I do want to say I thought the 7th episode was very average, and I'm gonna be honest, I think this one is as well. And so we're gonna see, take a look at it together, and make some comments below. What do you think about this season of Titans and these episodes? All right, let's take a look at episode 8. Okay, so they're in bed together.
Where the fuck?
You're in a town somewhere.
We didn't...
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, I think you're fully dressed, so you're okay.
Parenting is zealotry. It's
Okay, we're at some type of church here.
You guarded the Horn for me and my son, waiting patiently all these years.
Is that how she sounded the first half of the season? So we have Brother Blood.
I finally know who I'm supposed to be.
So let's see what he's going to do here. Okay, so somehow they hid that horn in lava.
Claims to be the daughter of Trigon. Heretic!
So Rachel's a heretic.
Kill the heretic!
Well, that's what happens a lot of times.
Well, hello there, little bird.
Okay, I'm not completely sure what the ravens are about.
Got a lead on the heretic. Follow the raven.
But at least the sheriff is on the move.
Rachel?
So, you know, I thought they lost her.
Apparently, we live here.
I guess she was actually taken. So I may have been mistaken.
Sorry, I think you have the wrong number.
So they're in their own little some type of world.
They could have slit our throats.
Looks like they want us to play house.
Or alternate type reality or something like that. Maybe drugged.
Cute.
What a ridiculous close.
The sheriff found her hiding in someone's barn. We can leave now. They'll take care of her.
Okay, so the sheriff actually is the one that found her.
She's my concern. She's my last weakness. I need to sever ties with her.
So he's connected to her some way.
Sebastian, I had a feeling that you'd still be here.
Okay, this first section basically is getting us started here, and it's obvious that Kory and Dick have, I don't know if they've been drugged or if they've actually been sort of transported into some type of hallucination, but there's definitely something going on. Then the sheriff has actually found Rachel. She was being hidden by the father and daughter, and I can never remember their names, but apparently they had her, and now she's gone, and Sebastian is coming in to talk to her. And they've got some type of bond since they're both from Trigon, so we'll see what happens.
Sebastian, she knew this. She knew what would happen if you tried to kill me. She's keeping things from you.
Okay, so let's try to divide and conquer here.
That's not true.
Ask her what happens when you blow the horn.
That's enough!
Of course, you can't believe what she says.
She wants you to think that you're a god, but you're a tool, Sebastian.
Yeah, she's not very nice. She's using you. Okay, so if you didn't see that, he cut her, and then he got cut.
But you people can.
So she needs to kill Rachel, but she needs for her people not to. Okay, another car coming into Caul's Folly, it looks like.
Ted, Carol, I missed you at church this morning.
So in this reality, their name is Ted and Carol.
Did you happen to know where the young woman we were with yesterday?
Okay, and there is the daughter.
Sorry, haven't seen her. Are you looking for the heretic?
Okay, so they're at the diner.
Now all that's left to do is kill the girl and celebrate his coming.
Boy, that's pretty direct. So it seems like that music has some effect.
Don't sleep on the specials.
Okay, that's definitely some type of clue. Okay, and so she left Dick and Kory a clue to what was going on.
Get in the goddamn van!
Come on, dude. That's Nightwing.
We're liberators.
You're an old guy, so come on.
In a couple hours, whoever you two are won't exist anymore.
So the music and everything is changing them after they're there for a while. Oh, they put something behind their ear.
Town. Burnt it to the ground and turned it into an interdimensional bank vault.
Oh, they burnt that original town.
Hey, we gotta go. Good morning.
Okay, so I think that's where we left off last time.
This little town. Caul's Folly. It's
Tim
a mining
and
town.
Bernard getting a little action.
Good morning. Good morning.
They actually have some decent chemistry.
I'm still reading traces of Kory.
I really like they both still have that innocence about them. Especially Tim. Okay, what's going on here?
What's going on?
Not much.
All right.
Bruce trained me for this mind-washing thing in case he and Constantine had a row.
Okay, so basically what we're up to now is, well, quite frankly, we still don't know what's really going on with Kory and Dick. Dick is making some preparations there to try to, I guess, keep them from forgetting who they are, because it seems like whatever spell or whatever's going on, after a little while, you forget who you are. So that's not a bad idea. I'm interested to see what they actually put on the tape players. But I also love the name drop of Constantine there. Is that someone we could see at some point because of having demons? That would be really interesting.
This is Dick Grayson. I'm 13 years old.
All right, that's Dick's past.
And that's when I realized my life would never be the same.
Robin, and I love these old scenes they show.
My Dick died.
We're showing.
Sometimes you don't know how you feel about someone until they're...
And sort of the Dick Kory.
Okay then. All good.
The Dick and Kory thing that started first season.
Look, we should really get to Rachel.
Who's Rachel?
Okay, this one, Kory doesn't know a thing.
I can feel my dad and sister here.
All right, that's probably because they're pretty close to being there.
I don't get it. What? The reading that I had on Starfire, it went dead.
All right, that's okay.
He said he could feel them out there.
Tim, we're wasting time here.
My mom used to have this feeling.
Okay, love when you bring your parents in.
We should trust it.
I don't trust
And
feelings.
the whole idea of feelings and trusting, and I think it's new to these folks.
My name's not Ted, and you're not Carol.
So whatever this is, it is really taking a hold on Kory.
What are you doing here?
I'm gonna drop something in the collection basket.
Okay. There's the sheriff again.
She decided to convert you. Make you part of her church instead of killing you.
Oh, so she was going to spare Dick's life.
Are you sure you want to do that? Killing Trigon's only daughter might not be the best idea.
Okay, I've got to agree with that, guys.
Gotta give it to you. You held on longer than most. But Vinny?
Okay, what's going to happen here? Okay, that's Nightwing. That's Robin. Excellent. A good fight. The other fight they had was really sucked. Uses a hymnal to beat the bad guys up. Amen. And with that, this section, we're moving along in the story. One of the things that I really was looking forward to Titans for was that first trailer that looked like it was going to be action-packed. It was going to be rough. It was going to be brutal. It was going to be somewhat dark. And I think the big disappointment for me is that it hasn't really followed up to that. A lot of the action scenes are really good. I love this action scene where he's beating all these bad cops up, but it's something they needed to look at more.
Don't point that thing.
All right, did she make him do that? All right, some good moves by Dick here. He still got it. Also, they're going crazy and shooting each other.
Took you a while? Where's Kory?
That's a long story.
All right, we'll see.
They open up the armory. They're coming after you. The whole town.
All right, so at least the dad has some loyalty.
Miles. I see the transmitter lights.
Okay, they sort of have the way they think they can get out.
Physicist, so patient and reasonable and intellectually flexible. You're having feelings, and feelings aren't magic. They're real.
Hey guys, this isn't really the time for that, to be honest.
We may be in the same place as they are, we just can't see them.
So, different dimension then.
We turn up the decibels.
Did you just say pump up the volume, Bernard?
Pump up the volume. Yes, he did.
This one's for you.
All right, so if I didn't mention it before, that is apparently the blonde girl and dad's brother. So he is actually dedicating songs to them.
In my head, it's William. He's out there.
Hey, Dick. Stay with me.
Let's move.
Okay, so it looks like she is able to pull him back. Oh, and Kory's going to look at one of the recorders. Only play is Kory had the blue one, didn't she?
After she walked out, all I could think was how I should have told her how I feel. I was so close. Instead, I let her walk away.
Oh, they're going here, huh? Okay, so basically we've gotten Rachel back together. Rachel is able to keep Dick sort of here in the present and not getting lost. Kory right now is completely lost, so that's a bad thing. And then we are actually preparing for anything bad that's going to happen. Bernard and Tim are getting close to figuring out what is going on, so maybe they can bring back some of the folks who have gone. And, I thought this was pretty cool. I really like this going back to the feelings of Dick and Kory.
You're the boy from the circus, remember?
Love this where she is reminding him. Okay, so we've got to move along. Oh, so this room, that's a spooky guy. I wonder who he is.
I think the tubes are filled with blood.
Oh, yuck. Okay, so they did figure out they have to stop that music. That's disgusting. What is that supposed to be anyway?
You're too late. The horn is gone.
All right, so that barrier is starting to come down.
Dad? I knew you were here.
Oh. So that's a partial reunion, but they still got to find Gar.
It could have been so beautiful.
What's that?
Just a hunch. Instincts.
Okay.
Let's go.
You look good in pink.
All right, so they're heading a different way from the family.
A friend sent you this, sir.
To the future.
Oh, come on, Connor. What's going on? That's a little disappointing. Okay, so with that, not a lot to say on this. Not really sure exactly what happened there to get them out. It was something to do with the barrier that seemed to be plugged in with basically the 5 o'clock plug-ins. And so not really sure what was supposed to be going on there, how they actually got out. We know they did, and we know what's going to happen basically. I do just want to point out real quickly that I really just thought this was another average episode. There were some good part. Don't get me wrong, but it was still a rather weakish episode. Now, that's going to move from our recap into view, and I'm going to be honest, I don't have a ton to say here. The cast, this is a big up always. This cast, I think, is wonderful. I love the way they work together. They have great chemistry. I really love Kory and Dick, and I'm going to give that relationship another big positive because Kory and Dick, you know, they have sort of had a little bit of a thing since early on in season 1. I mean, if you remember, they actually hooked up in season 1, and we haven't seen any type of feelings or anything like that since. So it's a little disappointing, although it's a big plus. It's a little disappointing that it had to sort of wait so long, okay? Okay, second up, and that is, I like the flashback. I like the flashbacks to Robin and Nightwing. I really like flashbacks, sort of Kory, the things they showed for her. And so I'm enjoying taking a look at those. It just reminded me from the first season. But I think it's nice to throw those. Okay, another positive, another up. And I'm going to say we got to at least see a good fight scene here with Dick. The last one really sucked. And so, you know, one of the things I was really wanting to see was a lot of action. I was wanting to see a little bit more darker action. I mean, if you go back to the start of Titans in that first episode and even the first trailer, you were in a situation where you saw Robin basically saying to F Batman. And I was expecting sort of a series that had sort of that edge to it, and it doesn't seem to have added that edge all that often. Okay. Now, just one other positive, and that's going to be the budding relationship between Tim and Bernard. And I think they're still very innocent. It seems like maybe Bernard has been hurt before. He's definitely older. Tim is a little younger. He's basically trying to become Robin. And so there's a lot of complicated issues there that they are going to have to come through. But I like what they're doing. They're communicating. I like how you basically had Bernard leave and then back. That's always a really good sign to try and put something back together. That's the way to. Okay, now a couple of really quick downs here. Down number 1, that is this whole storyline. I just don't like it at all. We start getting into not just creepy, but sort of silly storylines like this. It makes me wonder how old Age Runner were when they actually came up with the idea. So basically having that is a negative for them. And the other big negative here besides the magic is I still don't exactly understand what they did to get them out of the town. I know it was something with the guy that was hooked up to blood, but I never really caught a really good explanation of that. And so I thought that was something that was lacking in episode well. And then last negative, and that's just the fact that, I mean, really, when we look at right now, Sebastian and Mother Mayhem, yes, they've been strong, but they've never really shown their power, the utmost effect. In other words, why are they evil and why should we fear them? I think you actually have to see that on screen instead of talking about it, and it'll still be very effective. All right. Now, with that, I'm going to bring this episode close. I am going to give this episode a C for a grade. It's not the worst episode, but it's definitely not to be rated higher. With that, just a reminder, we'll be in the next couple of days having episode 9 come out. I'm going to try to get it out before episode 10 arrives on Thursday. Now, with that, all right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the video, smash that like button, comment below, and I'll see you next time on the Fandom Room.